on this, what is it, sunny Sunday? You already know here in Southern California, it's another beautiful day. Decided to hop on, chop it up with individuals, see what's cracking, what's the talk of the town is going down. We're on the curve, you heard me. And for those who are asking and curious, I will be dropping a video on my other channel coming today, right? A battle rap reaction for all the ones that have been asking me for them. So we are dropping a battle rap reaction on the other channel, right? And hopefully it goes through, right? Hopefully I don't get hit with no fucking flags and strikes and all. Hopefully, everybody's a good sport about it, because I know that there's some people out there that, have some they have real thin skin, right? So they might not like people critiquing or reacting or anything like that, which absolutely makes no sense if you're doing music. But, there's some individuals out there that just want to be in the limelight or create content or drop music, but yet want no one to criticize them or, to have their opinions, That's like, then why come into this kind of industry then? That makes absolutely no sense. What's cracking like an angel? What you getting yourself into, my boy? Hey man, love the content. Keep it up. Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you. What you like it, Derek? What up, mister? What's up, my boy? What's cracking like it? Oh shit. The homie Mr. Pasa. What up, Ishi? Esa la buena vida. How's that good life treating you? So what's cracking on YouTube? Was the word on the curve? Since there's always something happening on YouTube. Seems like there's always somebody saying something. A lot of people be sending me clips, and sometimes there are people that I don't even know who the fuck they are. Like, what? Who's this? Hello, bro. Hello. Wow. Word on the wall. Curve is that Israel? Is that Israel strike? Oh, why? Because they're bombing the shit out of everybody. YouTube, yeah, that's cracking. That shit is crazy. It's like, so people make videos critiquing other content creators, but then if somebody makes a video doing the same thing that they're doing, it's hating and clout chasing. But when they do it, it's okay because they're bigger, and if you're bigger, you're allowed to do that. I think YouTube should come with a manual, like, like what are the rules exactly? Like, so if we're a big channel, we can do it, but if we're a small channel, we can't do that. Like, no, because then you're clout chasing. But when you guys do it, it's not clout chasing. No, it's giving our opinion. Oh, okay. Due to the amount of subscribers, yes. Or okay. It makes sense. Makes sense. Like, all right. Are you Mr. Shadow? I'm MC Shadow. I'm the Timu version. I would read that if I knew how to read it, but I don't. So, shout out to you guys. I wish I knew multiple languages. That would be pretty cool. Like, meaning outside of English and Spanish. Like, what language would I like to learn? Probably Chinese. Like, I'm like, which are the big markets? I would have to know their language. Russian? Like all the world power ones? It's cool because right here, I mean, there's people that supposedly say they speak English, but even Americans have a hard time understanding. They create their own fucking, words and lingos and slang, and it no longer is English no more. It's like, what? Like, what do you say? Something about a pole and a slide and, you know, and a bark. I don't know. Don't really know what's going on here. How long have you been working at your job? I don't know, a cool minute. But it's been a while though already. Um, oh, well, shout out to you guys over there. We here in America, in California, the Golden State. USA English is different from the UK English. Certain words only. I mean, we can understand each other, right? But there's certain words that they use, right? Or if their accents are heavy, because certain parts of the UK have like their accents are a little bit more heavy. Well, like Americans too, right? Like you have the Tennessee accent or the Louisiana accent or the Oklahoma, so you have different accents, you know what I mean? Some areas they talk faster than other areas for some strange reason. I don't know if people have noticed that, right? Like certain states, their people talk faster, just like in certain countries in their areas, right? It's like for some odd reason it slows down or it's America's just like, it's the only place that it's unique to the fact that there's so many different ethnicities in this, area, right? Like you can find a little bit of everything here. Not to say that there isn't different ethnicities in other places, right? But I feel like America's more like diverse and like that. And for the very reason why it has so much problems too, right? Because when you have different, ethnicities in an area, right? There's some people that tend to get bothered by the way that other people do things, right? Because it's different from what they're used to, right? And these individuals, for some odd reason, feel like everyone has to do things their way, like if their way is the right way, right? When it's like everyone just has different ways of doing stuff, bro, and it's perfectly fine. No way is better. They're not doing it better than you. Or you're not doing it better than them. You just have both have your own unique way of doing shit. That's it. That's all it is. But some strange reason people like forcefully want everyone to do it their way. The narcissism is crazy. There's a lot of accents in the UK. Yeah, there is. Like when I watch, some interviews, right, where they're interviewing like serial killers and stuff like that, right? Like, depending, the detectives will have like some sick ass, heavy ass accent. I'm just like, I have to turn on the subtitles, right? Because my boy, like, we gotta slow that down. Like, what'd you say? Or like, what does that word mean right there? What exactly is that? Because they have their own slang words too, right? The UK is quite. The UK is a small country, but houses a lot of people. Yeah, I feel you. It's like sardines. And it's crazy. Like how a lot of things like from Europe have influenced here in America, right? Like even in the gang culture, right? Like how there's certain gangs that refer to their gangs as flats, right? And it's funny because a lot of people didn't even know what flats meant here, right? Like the gangs call themselves flats. Nobody knew why, right? But the term comes from you guys because that's what you guys call your like your your homes, right? Like your set of homes, right? You guys refer to them as flats, while over here they're called projects. Um, but the gangster world, grabbed the terminology and used it, because obviously back then when you had the migration of a bunch of Europeans that came over here, right, and them landing in the ghettos alongside these Hispanics in the area, right? And creating a bond, and obviously, taking some of their, inspirations or whatever. So that's a fun fact. We were like, wait, what exactly does flat mean? Like, what? Like, well, that's how they call them over there in Europe, bro. Here they're called projects, but over there they're called flats. It's just the way it is. The Southeast Asia, from Southeast Asia, Eastern Europe. Dominican Spanish is hella faster than Spanish from or Colombians, or is it Cubans? No, or both actually. No, I think it's Colombians. They're the faster ones. Even Argentinians too. Like I have a homie who's Argentinian, and his is like bro, what? Like slow down, homie. Like when he starts speaking Spanish when he's mad, he's like Ricky Ricardo. It's like, bro, slow it down, my boy. Hi, your socks full. All the way to my thighs. I could practically use them as suspenders. Shit, there's people that look like they be wearing no socks. Or you have the people that it's snowing outside. It's cold and snowing outside. They have a sweater, a beanie, and some fucking mittens, but they have shorts and sandals on. I'm like, what the fuck? Or they'll have sweats, but then sandals. No socks. It's like, my boy, like, what are you doing right here, bro? Like, are you hot or are you cold? Which one is it? Make up your goddamn mind, bro. Which one is it? Or you're just trying to keep it even, Steven? Like, get a little bit of both. You're not really trying to do too much of one. Because if that was the case, you might as well have one glove and one sock. Yo, making a steak sandwich. Should I use sourdough or use a tortilla? Use a sourdough. Use a bolillo. What about hoodies with short? No, but see that's cool. But I'm saying like like if you're wearing like nothing on your feet, like socks or nothing like that, so it's like you're hot, right? So that's already going to the extreme already. Like it's raining out there. Like why are you going out the sandals then? Nice one. Bolillo. A telera. Like when people try to make tortas, right? And they grabbing the bolillos and like, my boy, it's with a telera, not a fucking bolillo. I mean, if you're gonna make them del chavo, yeah, but we're talking about a torta. Torta de jamón o una pinche torta, güey. You gotta grab the telera for that one. Like, isn't it the same thing? Like, no, it is not the same thing. If it would be the same thing, it would be the same bread. Like, why would you have two different breads be the same bread? Do you think Mexican economy will get better or come close like USA? I can't say that it won't, right? Because I don't know the future, right? And anything is possible on this planet, right? So who's to say? But I strongly doubt more than I think will, right? So I don't think so, right? Just because, like, I really don't see no effort or attempt to try to, not even like just stabilize their economy, right? The corruption is just so crazy out there, But like I said, anything is possible, right? So hopefully, you know what I mean. Hopefully they get their act together because until the day comes that Mexico fixes its problems in its country, the United States will always have border issues. It's always going to have border issues. It's always going to have an immigration issue as long as these countries continue to, be, corrupted and fucking shitty, because you never have to worry about people leaving America, right? Like, and sneaking into other countries, right? Like, you don't see Americans doing that, right? Because, well, I mean, America has its problems, right? But it's not like bad like that, where you have people fucking looking to sneak into other countries, right? So you don't have to. So other countries don't have to worry about that, right? Like from America's side, because we have it. Like I said, not perfect, but it's pretty nice compared to other places. If these countries were to have the same, stable like how it is in America, then you wouldn't have to worry about their people fleeing to your country, right? There would be no need to flee. Why would they flee? You know what I mean? So the border issue would be solved right there. But like I said, as long as you have people who have families and want to give their families the best and don't want to see their families suffering or die or anything like that, then they'll do whatever it takes to make that happen, to come over here. You could build the biggest walls, they'll find a way to still try to get over here. Because their family's at stake. Their whole life is at stake. So yes, they'll do whatever it takes to try to, make it happen. So you're gonna have to still be constantly fighting that problem. When new stuff that you put, they now find a loophole around that, and then now you gotta find another, and then another, and it's the game never ends. You know what I mean? Because look at these places, bro. Look how they treat their people. Who the fuck wants to live in a place like that? You know what I mean? It's crazy. Like, if they were to work together to fix their government issues, right? I feel like that would be a better route than fucking doing all this border crap. You know what I mean? And it won't cost you as much either. But build the wall. Like, bro, just really give that some thought, my boy. You're gonna tell me that's gonna fix the problem? Stop. It's not a fucking movie, bro. It's not so cut and dry like that. Because don't tell me that that's not the reason why people are voting for Trump. That's the only reason why people are voting for Trump. Because he's going to build the wall. That's what everyone that's voting for Trump is always holding on to. What about Trump do you like? Well, he's going to build the wall, and that's all I know. Oh, that the wall's getting built. We just need the wall, the border, the wall, the border, the wall, border, wall, border, wall. Like, huh? So you really like his plan, about the wall, huh? Yep. But what exactly about that plan do you like? Just everything. What exactly again did he say? How he was going to be able to get this done, and what exactly does he mean? Like, what's the process? Who's going to pay? How is all of this going to be able to be done? I really wasn't paying attention to that part. I really don't know, but because he has never said. He's never said how he was gonna do it, bro. He gave you some stupid shit like, and Mexico's gonna pay for it. And how people believe that, I have no. See, before I thought people were just fucking around and shit like that, right? But then when he said that Mexico was going to pay for it and everyone cheered, I was like, oh, so these people don't even know how the fucking governments work. Like, they don't even know how law works. Like, they don't even know Like, what the fuck is that? I for sure thought because they were in the rallies that they keep up with all of this and that they educate themselves on the laws and how shit works, how everything works. But no, they're clueless. So that's how he's able to get all these people to jump on board. They have absolutely no idea about how governments work. So they'll believe anything he says. Right? Because that's not how it works. That's absurd. Like, why would anybody believe that, bro? Like, why? Why should that other country even pay for it, bro? Like, what made you think they were gonna pay for it, bro? Like, what kind of fucking stupid shit is that? Oh, Lord Jesus. Imagine if we could just make other countries pay for shit, bro. I would be like, you know what? You grab that bill, you shove that shit up your ass. We ain't paying for shit. Well, yeah. You know what I mean? The fuck are you gonna get them to pay for it? Goofballs. Like, oh, now then we'll just put some, some trading tariffs on them and until they comply. Like, yeah, but then now you're crippling your economy too now, bro. Because now the goods that you need that comes from over there, that's gonna take a blow too. So you're gonna cripple yourself and acting like if they don't have options to, just do business with other countries, right? So like, what exactly is it gonna fix? Nothing, bro. If anything, it's just gonna make the situation worse. You know what I mean? Like, that is so stupid. Because there's a lot of money and business being done at the border between America and Mexico on a day-to-day, bro. You know what I mean? There's billions involved on both sides, that would be affected by that. And I doubt these, big, money spending individuals are going to be too happy with, their wallets taking a hit, right? And when the rich is unhappy, and she's going to be changing. Because the poor, they don't give a fuck about us. Would Trump and Adam get along? What Adam? Adam 16? No. Are you a black guy? Mexican American. I identify myself as brown and proud. I actually get quite told a few stuff. The other day I got told that I'm Asian. Get it started. Bueno, amigo es haciendo. No, ya sé, carnal. Que nomás estamos cotorreando, ya sabes. Yo no me agüito. But like, you meant like Trump and Adam, like Adam 16? Yeah, because now they wouldn't, their egos would just be clashing too much. The thing is that a narcissist can't get along with another narcissist. They just won't be able to coexist. Their egos won't allow them to. They tend to hate other narcissists. Like, oh, I hate that guy, man. He thinks he's a shit, always bragging about that. But he's saying everything that he himself does, right? But he just doesn't realize it because of his fucking narcissism, which is crazy, right? And the person that's just hearing this is like, bro, but you behave the same way too, right? They won't tell them that, but I'm saying that they'll think that, right? Because even if you do tell them that, they'll deny it. I'm nothing like them. Like, y'all are twins, bro. You know what I mean? But that's the reason why, though. And that's funny, I see that happen a lot on YouTube, bro. Like, individuals will drop videos and dissing other content creators and pointing out the very same shit that they do. And it's like, I find it very interesting. Like, how are you not able to see that? That is crazy. And to think that people will be, like so ignorant not to see it too, right? Like, I have confidence in the audience, right? Like, I know that the audience can see the bullshit too, you know. But they think that they're getting away with everything. That's the funny part. They think that that's slick. They get lost in the madness. People in the dark trying to get along. Yeah, they try to get along with each other, but the thing is that with behaviors like this, they're self-destructive behaviors, right? So it's only a matter of time before everything comes crumbling down, meaning their like relationship, their friendship, right? Because it's built off of um, how can I say, bad behaviors, right? So individuals like this, have a hard time placing loyalty or trust and being able to coexist with individuals who have morals, right? So they're going to be plotting. It's only a matter of time before they start plotting and against each other and pretty much trying to tear each other down. For that reason though, because if it would be them, they would do the same thing too. So because they think that they would do that to themselves, they are gonna strike first, right? Like, now I'm gonna rob him before he robs me, because he's too much like me. And if it were me, I would rob me. So that's why if you always look at it, anything that has to do with negative behaviors, right? Prostitution, drug dealer, gangster, serial killer, pimp, all of that, right? They always end up plotting against each other and killing each other, and but like I said, or dictators, for example. But everything with negative behaviors, you see that anytime they have a group of individuals, in the mix with them, they start now, killing each other, bro. Because everybody wants to be that top dog and know that they can't have no one at their level. They can't risk having someone at their level. That's why they start chopping each other down. And that's the reason why, dictators will never be able to conquer, or like people say, this secret Illuminati government. Even if it did exist, it wouldn't be able to complete its mission, bro. Because the individuals in those groups just can't coexist with each other. They just can't, bro. You know what I mean? That's why serial killers don't kill in groups. They just can't trust each other. Every time any of Hitler's generals were moving up the ranks, right? Becoming more scandalous and scandalous like him, he would have them killed too, bro. Like, you know what? I like you, man. You're just like me. And for that very reason, I'm going to have you killed. Because I can't have someone like me around me. Because that would kill me if I was me. Right? Become too much like them, they have to get rid of you. They got to save their seat. And that's just the reason why it always happens in cartels and mafias and gangs and fucking in any of these type of groups, bro. Why there's always inner fighting, bro. Inner chaos. Because these are self-destructive behaviors, bro. There's no morals, no positive, no loyalty, no actual real foundation to what you guys have to build on. So you have already a faulty foundation, then it's only a matter of time before the weight comes crashing down, bro. That's why it always happens. Like, people like that never win, bro. They succeed for a short period of time, and then it's only a matter of time. It might take years. You know what I mean? But it would eventually come down, bro. They'll eventually start crumbling down. It took Vince McMahon a while, but look at his empire, bro. One thing Vince McMahon, the only thing he probably ever showed emotions for was his business. Proud that he built that empire that he built. And he was living high and mighty for a long time with his money and everything. And now look at him. He lost the very company that he built. His empire. The thing that he cared more than his children. His life, actually, it's his whole entire life. And now, he ain't got no say-so in it. He lost his company, bro. So his final years, he just gets to just sit there and just bathe in the fact that you lost what you worked your whole entire life to build, your empire. and the fact that everyone now hates you, bro. Oh, you were living in high and mighty for a long time, but now look at you. And that's probably the worst punishment you can give that bastard. Just to sit there and know the fact that he lost everything he worked to build. Ooh. That's why I don't know why people want to see him get punished, bro. Like this is the best type of punishment right here, bro. That's the worst thing you could have done to that individual. For real. You know, just that massive blow to his ego, bro. There's nothing better. People should enjoy that. Because he put his fucking business before his kids and family. You know what I mean? Just go watch the interviews where they interviewed his son, Shane. You know? That motherfucker never cared for his kids. That's why Shane is such a good dad. You know, if you see how he treats his kids and everything like that, the opposite of his father. Because everything that he went through with his father, he knew how to now be a dad for his kids. Just do the opposite. That's how I do it with my kids too, bro. I just do everything the opposite that was done with me, bro. And they turn out to be fine kids, right? In college and everything like that. And all I did was just the opposite that was done with me. That's real shit, bro. You learn something out of it at least. And that's something that he said, right? And I can relate to that. It's true shit. Because you learn not. And that's one thing that I always say, why a lot of homies' kids don't turn out to be gang members, right? And while it's individuals, kids who are not gang related that become gang members, right? But because these individuals already know what not to do, bro. Right? They do everything that was done the opposite of them, right? That's the reason their kids don't become gang members. Because they already know what made them them. The thing is that they just don't like speaking on their feelings, right? So they just keep it, inside. So people are just guessing of, how to fix the problem, right? But the shit that they always come with is always the opposite of how to fix it. Maybe it's a way to fix their egos, right? But it's not fixing the problem. All right, ladies and gentlemen, my lunch break is over. We got to get back to it. It was good chopping it up with you guys, and we out.